Okay, this is Dave, and this is Shadowgate. Shadowgate is one of my favorite games from the NES era. I just remember it really kind of standing out. It was a very, sort of PC type of thing on a console. I've played it like a billion times. It eventually, I think, showed up on the Game Boy Color, and there was also an N64 game, or Shadowgate 64, that was more of like a first-person moving around, but still the same kind of concept. Shadow Game is very much a point-and-click game. So I'm pretty sure this was born out of a Kickstarter. Maybe last year, the year before, so 2012, 2013, it got funded. The original game's creators are involved in this one, and so I've been really excited to play it, and thought that I would share my first impressions with you. So let's do this thing, as I manage to click. Okay, that's default is fine. Yes, let's have some tutorials.
A hero's journey? A great quest? Certainly it shall be these things. But for you, young Jer Cuthager, soldier of Windermere, could it not be so much more? In dreams, I have come to you, beseeching, entreating. Ride south, boy. Take naught but a dirk, a torch, courage. Ride south from Rivelin, around the southern arm, through the Waven Fair Wood, past Myrithsath, beyond the citadel of Murlak Tor, and the spires of Gimdane, and the darkness of Tarketh's Pass. There you shall find my stone in wait. Under the shade of the mountain range, none have entered, either on foot, on mount, on wing. Gatekeeper, the oldest of spires, it harbors that which has been spoken of in whispers and ascribed to legend. Shadowgate, the living castle. All is not as it should be. One of our own is now our great bane, a blight upon us. He has brought the ancient keep low, and it now lies fallow. It is there that you will find me, Lakmir of the Circle of 12. It is there that you will find this great quest. It is there that you will find yourself.
Okay. It's me, the skull. Click on the take command, and then click on me. And so, just playing around in the options earlier, it looks like we have all of our standard point-and-click things, and I think there's also keyboard shortcuts for all of these things. So that you'll find yourself with Lakmir's words echoing about your head. I think there's a couple things here. The echoing about your head is very similar to the line that starts the original Shadowgate, and also the reference to torches in the opening. And it looks like I've got my torch down here. There was a large component to the original Shadowgate, was always having a torch, making sure that you were refreshing it, keeping a torch lit, because basically if it went out, you died, and game was over. I stand before the Gatekeeper Mountain. An ornate door, framed by a series of skulls, is fashioned into the rock wall. So, that's alright. Take the skull. Pick up the skull, nearly dropping it when it begins to talk. Yorick. Okay, that's cute. Up here on your left. A number of buttons running along the top. These commands you can perform on everything in the adventure. Just click a command and an item. You're on your way to completing your next quest. Down there where I was lying, it looks like a key. You should probably take that. Again, some references to the original game. The first screen of the original game is a door that has a skull above it. Clicking on the skull moves it to reveal a key that you use to open the door. Take in the lower left into your inventory. Okay. Oh, okay. I guess I have to do that. There's something under those tools to the right. We'll have to cut roots. Okay. Apparently I'm dyslexic. You have a dirk. That just sounds dirty, but apparently isn't. The items tab of your inventory. First click on the dirk, then click the use command, then close the inventory before finally clicking on the roots. Okay. Okay, so inventory. Dirk. Nope. Use. Dirk. Close inventory. Use. No. No. Okay, hang on. Alright. Use. Dirk. No, I want. Root failed to do anything. Use the dirk on what? Okay. Roots. Okay, we found a helm. Click on the take command and put the helm. Okay, you see that portrait at the top right? That's you. Thyself. You can equip the helm you just found by first clicking on the helm in the outfit tab of your inventory, then clicking the use command, and finally clicking on thyself. So wow, they're really sticking with the clicky roots on this. Okay, so use helm thyself. Good items will be shown with a shield. Okay. Use the key on the door, and then we open the door. Shadowgate, the original game, reminded me a lot of the old PC game Zork, and it's bringing back memories to like this right here, where you sort of have to enunciate every step of the process. So you need to pick up the key, then you need to use the key on the door, then you need to open the door, then you need to go through the door. So yeah, this is very reminiscent of the original game. You see that torch? Use your torch on the leftmost torch in the room to light it. First click on your torch, then click on the use command, and finally click on the torch on the wall to your left. So, torch, use, other torch. Let's take the okay, well. You can see what we're doing. That lever looks important. So, okay, so I can't just use the lever. I have to use myself as an item on the... Oh, this lever. This lever begins to move. A few minutes later, stone slides away from the wall, revealing an opening that holds a key. Use thyself. How you interact with it will depend on what the object is. You might operate it, wear it, search it, or directly interact with that object in some way. You found another key. You'll have to figure out what this one goes to on your own, but before you continue, there are just a few more things I want to show you. The parchment down on the left corner next to your inventory is your map. The map keeps track of everywhere you've been, as well as any interesting things you might have seen. Click the X in the upper right to close the... Okay. Alright, that's kind of cool. Games like this are typically the kind of thing where, you know, you go to a point and it's like, oh, here's that thing that I need to use on that room that I don't remember where it is. So having a map is cool. The arrow on the lower right is the back button. The back button will always take you back to the room that is behind your current room on the map. That's it for now, but you can always speak to me if you need some... Oh, that's right, I'm still talking to the skull. Okay, so let's take the key. Can I take this torch? Alright. Well, that's good news. What is that? Oh, sling. Okay, that's another remnant from the first game. Okay. You used to be able to hit yourself. And you still can. Fantastic. When I speak to myself. Okay. Sounds like your sense of humor is terrible. Great. Alright. Moving on. Can I go there? What about there?
Ho!
Okay, what if I open the door? It is locked, and therefore, well, okay. Thank you for the thorough explanation. Look at the key. Spot flecks of rust. Okay, so what if I use the key on the door? Like you toss the key as oh. Pretty confident about not needing that again, apparently.
Blackmere was a fool to send a child to do that which even the vaunted Circle of 12 could not. Contain my growing power. Come if you wish. It makes little difference. Seal your fate within this living castle of the dead.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to take you up on that. Let's do this thing. Musty breeze wafts out from behind an altar set within the stone alcove. You note that the long hallway continues further into the mountain. Oh, hi. Okay, we're good there. Let's open the corpse. Sure. Rattling breeze, the sounds of cracking bones, as well as a piece of parchment. Look on that altar. That's not just any ordinary book. You can learn spells by reading certain books and scrolls. Going, oh yeah, I remember this. Hooray! Something. Oh yeah, there's a. Sounds fairly ominous. However, in particular, click the satchel and spells. Okay. Invoken. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power, and quickly write down the strange marking in your spell book. You have learned a spell. Okie dokie. Spells. It's a new spell. Every spell does something different and will only work when cast on certain items or in certain places. Let's try something new. You can keybind anything in your inventory, including yourself, me, thyself, and your torch, to the numbers 0 to 9 number keys. Bind your spell to the 1 number key by first clicking the spell, then pressing Control 1. Now anytime you want to use the spell, you can press the 1 key to select it. Try using your new key binding to cast the spell on that statue. So, spell, statue. Since spell is meant to be used on something else, look on the ground by the statue. Books aren't the only things to read around here. I wonder what that scroll says. You know, York, I, at some point can kind of handle this on my own. Okay. A message from Blackmere. To read the message, Fandrill, this misses whatever, is of utmost importance. We must coordinate our efforts. Seek my obelisk in the acolyte den below the sewers. I fear the worst is upon us, but I have plans in motion that may yet avert disaster. Torch. Yeah, let's set some shit on fire. Double-click a command to lock it. You can then perform that command multiple times without reselecting it. Right-click to okay. If you want me to quiet down, just hit me upside the head. I don't mind. I'm used to it. Finally, you can load and save the game at any time, and that's important since it's a dangerous place. Clicking on the symbol. Okay. Okay, this seems like as good a time as any to save. So... this game was saved. I think you could save the original game at any point. Could you save it? I don't know. But let's see if we can burn the body. Oh, boo. Okay, well, there's a torch. And there's a torch. And... let's see if I can open this thing. Oh, no, not the candle. That guy. Picks a hooded figure with a darkened visage. Let's hit him. He had it coming. Okay, can I go around him? I cannot. No, but... okay. I don't know what you're streaming about, but it's slightly creeping me out. Can I go over here? There's ancient doors and circles a small hallway. It looks as if a battle may have been fought here long ago. Alright, well, let's look at some remains. Okay, that's a sack, so we can probably use... oh. Can I take the sack? And then, can I open the sack? Dice, a scroll, and a gear. Which one was that? What was that? Oh, I guess I should have looked at that earlier. Seeky the Black Axe. Okay. Let's open this. Can I look at it? Use it. Didn't I have to open the last one? Oh. Alright. Well, whatever. The danger is real. Alert the surrounding lands. Seal off the passages into the Gatekeeper Mountains. The wax seal shows an eagle in flight and is signed by someone named Fandril. Alright. Okay, so let's pick a door. That one. And go there. Creature made of ice hovers playfully. Okay, well, take me this here torch. And that one. Alright. So, let's look at this guy. Strange entity made entirely of solid ice and cold vapor hovers about the room in front of you. Can I speak to it? What to say, you introduce yourself to the elemental. The creature replies by blowing air in your face. Sounds like kind of a dick move, but whatever. Is that a scroll? Okay, so what if I use my torch on that? Yeah! Looking good. Let's open the scroll, and look at that bitch. A gop. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power, and quickly write down the strange markings in your spellbook. Before the scroll crumbles in your hands, you realize you have learned a spell. Okay. Let's bind you to 2. So... I invoked. The chill from the elemental causes you to miscast your spell, creating a small explosion. As elemental responds by cold air in your face. Alright, let's try the second spell. Okay, well apparently this guy's really cold and he's going to make me cast spells shitty. So, well, let's see if we can open his door. And go through the door. Of brimstone within the chamber is a pair of glowing eyes. Watch your every move. Alright, this seems like a good time to save. Okay, now if this is like the last game, then I first need to take the shield. Oh! So that was bad.
"'Tis a sad thing that your adventures have ended here."
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much how I remember Shadowgate. You click the wrong thing, and then you die. This is definitely a game that you're going to want to save a lot. So, okay, what if I use this on myself? Okay, so that worked. Now, can I open this thing? Okay, it's getting progressively hotter in here, so can we take the spear? Okay, probably got one more shot at this, so let's take the hammer. Begins to melt. I think anything I do, he's going to breathe more flame at me. So, for the moment, let's leave. Okay, let's take a look at the stuff we got. So we got a spear. We've got a hammer. And, okay, oh, those are items. Does not look like I don't want to use it on myself and wind up stabbing myself. Alright. So, oh, there's a key. Take the key. That looks like a spider. I'm totally gonna regret doing this. I can feel it. Oh, well, good. I tried. I failed. Let's sleep easy tonight. Should probably save again. And try this door. This. I think there was a scene like this in the original game. Torch is welded to a bracket. Can I take any of them? Alright, well in that case, let's use my torch on these torches. That's kind of a bummer that you can't double select a maybe if I double clicked. I don't know. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. Here, card on a team have a mischievous feral look to it. It's holding 2 upside down torches. Okay, well, can I use my torch? Use the torch in the crypt. 2 upside down torches. Let's see what's going on with the rest of these guys. In the tomb, ancient figure brandishing a sword. Cowled, shadowy figure. Regal figure. And what was the deal with this guy? Mischievous feral look. Well, other than lighting the torches, I guess I really have no choice but to hit this thing with a hammer. Oh! Can I open any of the others? This one. Wait, suddenly your vision... okay. I don't remember my vision going dull. Did I miss that? So what's happening if we burn these guys? Yeah! Suck it! Remains consumed. A sword that was buried inside is revealed. Well, let's take that. Alright, now, is that... does not appear to be something I can outfit with. Okay. Alright. Burning more corpses. Sword. No. Use the torch. Okay. Use the torch. Mummy. Shield. Alright, so this was the guy with the cowl, so I wonder what he's gonna drop, or if he's just gonna come out and kill me. Ancient wrappings are so dry they almost disintegrate in the flames as it burns. A skull tumbles along the floor, along with the scroll that escaped the fire. Well, let's see the skull. A faint hum of power rises from the strange symbol on the skull's forehead. The mark doesn't appear to be carved, but rather fused into the bone. Alright, well, let's open the scroll. And look at it. Drawing of a castle with a single tall spire in the center has been scrawled on this parchment. A single line points to the exact middle of the tower, and next to it these words: 3 times right, then once pulled down, twice past midnight, points to the ruined crown. Light becomes dark. The king sits a throne. The masked one revealed shall mark the stone. I'm willing to bet that will all make sense at some point. So let's take it. Do I want to take the skull? Alright, well. Burning corpses has done pretty well for us so far. Amazing gold scepter and leather sack. Alright. Take the scepter. Take the sack. And, okay, so let's deal with this. Hefty wooden shield. Charred remains of the iron shield. Alright, well, so let's switch to the wooden shield then. Okay. And open the sack. A scroll. Oh, why didn't I just find a scroll then? Okay. Open. Look. Handwritten scroll is faded and difficult to read, but you can make out one passage. When Mahaj's tail lights the northern skies, and the alignments are in apogee, then shall the water nourish the tree, and the eagle shall fly with wings of fire as it is watched by the all-seeing eye. Okay. Right, well, I've pretty much set everything on fire in this room. So... Again, kids, save often. Because death. Like really quick death. The surface of this metal door is pitted with age-old rust. Oh. It's conveniently open. Crunch, you push the door open. Ah, another screen that is very reminiscent from the original game. This is... If you're like me and you have a great fondness for the original game, then this is great fan service. If you're not like me and you never played the original game, then none of this makes any sense, and you totally don't care. But you should, because the first game was cool. When I was, I don't know, like 25 years ago or something. Within a large cavern, you find yourself on the shore of a placid underground lake. Go into the lake. You wade into the black waters, something coils around your legs and quickly pulls you under and into the depths of the frigid waters. Your air quickly gives out and a dark oblivion takes over. Again, see, we talked about the saving.
It's a sad thing that your adventures
because if you don't, you know,
here.
if you don't save, there you go, dead. So as resume, just give me my... Okay, yeah, so it just gives you your last save. So if you don't save, you're going to lose everything you did. This seems like as good a place as any to stop. That is Shadowgate. It is, man, it is super, super, super like the original NES game. So if you are interested in this type of thing, and there will probably be puzzles here at some point, I'm hoping. This seems pretty cool. It is currently available on Steam for $20. Or I don't know what the price was if you kickstarted it, but if you kickstarted it, you're not watching this video, you're playing it yourself. So we are done here. If you have questions or want to tell me that I'm an asshole, you can find me on Twitter at BoxDP. If you want more riveting videos like this, or, content produced by people who actually know what they're doing, you can find that at ztgd.com. Thanks for watching.